Radiant team pick.
Alright, hello and welcome to Symphony Gaming Round 2. We got some wacky SGs, otherwise known as Swag, going up against our worst player is Asian. That seems unlikely. Anyway, first ban's going to our worst player. Gonna ban out Nyx, gonna ban out Caudle. Pretty much staple first round bans, everyone's used to seeing that. And they're gonna opt to pick up that Darkseer first, thinking he's the way to go this game. Meanwhile on Swag, they ban out Batrider, they ban out the Magnus, and they first pick up Io, and I'm gonna couple that with the Gyrocopter, so... Alright, who knows, maybe they go for CK later on, or Tiny or something like that, but Io Gyrocopter is pretty much amazing, so you don't really need those staple Wisp blank heroes, but...
Lifestealer.
And they pick up the Lifestealer as their second pick. Sorry if I seem out of breath, I was running back to the computer. And I'm very out of shape, so that has put me out of breath. So they're going to pick up Lifestealer Disruptor here. They pick up the Disruptor here to deny a little bit of that relocation global strat by the Io and the Gyrocopter, so Glimpse hopefully going to work out. I think Disruptor makes for slightly weaker trialing when you pick him up, so maybe Swag will take advantage of that. Or maybe the Disruptor pick will be the nail in Swag's coffin here just in the picking ban phase, but still a lot of picks and bans to go, and of course an entire game of Dota, so we'll see how that works out.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, they're actually going to pick up that Bounty Hunter for the off lane. So with this BH, I don't think he can go one-on-one versus a Darkseer. Maybe he can. Maybe they think they can do it. But I'm going to expect maybe an aggressive tri-lane here from Swag. And then Bounty Hunter... Sorry. That's backwards. They want the tri-lane to go against the Darkseer. And they're going to need someone like a Disruptor who just got... Shadow Demon who just got banned out. Or a Nyx already banned. Anyone with a stun, really. Rubik that can bait out the Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. They can bait out the Surge from the Darkseer, so that they can kill him when they're running their the tri-lane versus Darkseer, and then Bounty Hunter. I guess offlaning against the tri-lane, I don't know. It's not that common anymore, but it can still work out as long as you get some levels. But of course, buying sentries or even buying sentries and pushing against Darkseer. Bounty Hunter. Pretty much the easiest way to shut him down. Alright, so we got some bans going out. Shadow Demon taken out by our worst player. They also take out the Warlock, pretty smart ban. His ultimate is quite rigged, and it's ridiculous. And I hate it. And I just lost to it, so I'm a little bitter. Swag also banning out the Puck. Just taking out some quality mids. They take out Quap, they take out Puck. They have yet to pick a mid. Maybe they'll run with CK there, because CK's not being banned out. I think our worst player is pretty convinced they're just going to be Gyrocopter and Wisp. But who knows what Swag actually has up their sleeves. Venomancer taken out by our worst player. That's a pretty good hero. I think if you get the slow on you as Lifestealer and then you rage, I think you're still slowed, you just don't take the damage. I could be wrong. Venomancer's not picked up all that often in competitive, so I'm kind of not 100% on that. But either way, Venomancer is annoying. Those wards give vision all over the map. Actually, it would be a pretty good pickup for Swag here. Have those plague wards, just dropping plague wards all over the place so that they can see you. As soon as you find a plague ward, you have a Wisp and a Gyrocopter on your face. Now Swag, will they ban out yet another mid? I don't really know who's left, to be honest. Or at least any of the other silencers, that's probably a good ban, could go mid. They're going to pick up the TA, so TA Darkseer. They're quite enemies when they're on opposite teams, but now they're on the same side, so it's going to pair up pretty well. Ion Shell onto TA as long as the Surge is going to make TA extremely explosive. They pick up the Bane, not banned out, which is kind of surprising actually. It could shut down the Lifestealer pretty easily with the Fiend's Grip. And it looks like we see the tri-lane now, Bane, Gyrocopter, Io. as well as Lifestealer Disruptor Jakiro. So the Jakiro, the last pick for our worst player. And they're going to pick up the Chaos Knight last. It wasn't banned out. And neither was the Bane, which are two heroes you kind of think would have been banned out, but we'll see what happens here. This TA Darkseer combo is going to be really strong through the mid game. But so is IO Chaos Knight. Going to be pretty deadly, I think. Trying to get some more viewers in here, but apparently it's not going to happen. Anyway, let's get the introductions underway. For Swag, we got Blink on the Wisp, and I'm just going to call it Wisp
really
to stay consistent here. So Blink playing the Wisp. We got Jesus going in the off lane on the Bounty Hunter. He's got a Quelling Blade and some branches. It looks like he sold that Stout Shield. He thought twice about it. Squee playing the Gyrocopter. Looks like he's going to be the Gyrocopter carry in the top lane with Bane, I think. Assuming Blink is going to go middle. Spooderman on the Bane. He's got a pretty sick Bane. I've seen him dominate quite a few games on that. That was in the CEVO League. Those VODs are up on our YouTube, actually. FMBP Dota, if you want to find Swag playing some people in CEVO. It was pretty awesome, actually. And last but not least, some MIDI something. We're going to call him Smurs, because that's his name. So Smurs playing that CK in the mid lane. Going to be paired up with Blink on the Wisp. For our worst player is Asian. We have
much of an announcer, but
my RR Kling. We'll just call him MyR. So we got MyR on the Templar Assassin in the mid lane, going up against the duo lane. We got Drazax in the bot lane on the Nakes, getting that open wounds first, standard defensive item build here. Squirrely on the Disruptor, he's got a smoke, he's got some sentries, so pretty much standard items for him. Darkseer going top lane, being played by AOK, or sorry, OOK, so he's going to be going top lane. Most likely. I don't think it would be too bad of an idea to actually rotate Darkseer to the mid lane. No, TA would get destroyed up top. Just kidding about that. And then last but not least, Bread Force Trauma playing that Jakiro. Alright, so let's see how things go underway. Into the mid lane with CK Wisp. Whoa! I literally just missed first blood. I am so sorry. Oh, okay. Going down in the top of the river. Looks like he tried to run up the hill to drop a ward. He drops this ward here. I don't think that's where he wanted to put it. Maybe got discovered there. Wanted to drop it there, of course. Gets discovered, runs away, and of course the Nightmare into the Rocket Barrage is just insane damage. So first blood going the way of Swag, and actually going the way of Gyrocopter. So really good for Gyrocopter. It's definitely where he wants to find himself. Jesus got to the bot lane early. He cut down the trees, so now he's in an area where he can just get free XP without necessarily being discovered. They gotta know he's in there, though. So they dropped a sentry, so now they have vision of him if he wasn't behind these trees. If they realize that there's a little tunnel over here, they're going to be able to find him. It looks like Jesus creating another little juke spot in there just in case. Now he's going to rotate up to get into the XP range in the mid lane, though. It looks like TA. No. We're going to switch to Kling, actually. Kling taking some hits there in the TA. But he's got the refraction. Whenever that refraction's off and we see that initiation with the Chaos Bolt and then a Tether Stun, I think Kling is going to be in trouble in that TA. But other than that, he should be in a position to get some farm. Yeah, he's got 8 last hits right now, so he's doing better than the Chaos Knight, actually. So that's pretty impressive. And also with 8 last hits is the Nakes on their team. Drazax in the bot lane farming very well. Obviously, pretty much uncontested against a Bounty Hunter who picked up 3 last hits and some good XP. He's already level 3 at 2 minutes, so it's really good for the Bounty Hunter in that position. In the top lane, check out Darkseer, probably doing pretty well as well. Actually, no, he got surged level 1 because he got cut in that first blood. So a bit unfortunate for him, and with no Ion Shell, not able to get any CS. What he could do is surge that first creep so it goes and dies really quickly, and then the lane will slowly push back to his tower where he can get some XP, maybe a last hit. But in the mid lane, Jakiro's over in the mid lane. Do we have the Chaos Ball? The Chaos Ball goes out. It's onto Bread Trauma. The Tether stun. Tether actually going to run out. IO in trouble. Blink goes down. Now Chaos Knight left by himself, so a good rotation by the Jakiro from bot to middle. Not really needed bot, so he goes and gets that haste rune. Shows that middle. Takes out Wisp. So really good kill there. Gonna delay Wisp's XP. Only level 2 right now. Obviously you want Wisp to be at that level 6. Smurs on the CK almost level 4, so he's doing pretty well, but that Wisp death is gonna kind of delay that relocation threat. But now it's Drazix versus Jesus. The sentries are down, so Drazix gonna have complete control over this lane, but Jesus pretty much free to get that experience, which is all he really wants. The last hits are just icing on the cake at this point. Scooterman doing some pulling. Besides getting that first blood, has he done anything else spectacular since then? Not really, but pulling some camps, denying some XP, getting some XP. Red Force Trauma could be in trouble. The Rocket Barrage goes out. He's got a defensive Ice Path. The Surge is actually there too, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. No, he pops the wand. Having that wand going to save his life. See if Flak Cannon is skilled up yet. Yeah, 3 points in Flak Cannon. So if he had anything to attack Squee, would have had the range to get the kill. Blink back in the mid lane on the Wisp. It's going to be a race for the top rune. It's not even there. Actually, no runes right now. Looks like TA was trying to guess, but we're going to have a Chaos Bolt goes out onto Kling. Sentry's down as well. Did the tether stun? I'm not sure. Refraction's done. This chase is going to have to stop now. Blink takes a tower hit. So squishy. That's a lot of damage done. And the rune's actually bought. It's going to be Illusion. Squirrely holding it for the TA. So TA is going to get that. Replenishes a bottle. And be in a pretty good position to just go back into mid lane. With 19 CS, he's doing exceptionally well, I think, against this duo lane. Especially with the Jakiro roaming, they picked up that kill. Really helped him out. So with that, I think it's time to check the gold graph, see where we're at. The Dire right now, our worst player is Asian, actually with a 300 gold advantage right now and 1,000 experience advantage, so doing pretty well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And TA not going to shut down, so now I'm really worried that this TA is going to snowball out of control. Anyway, let's check out the bot lane. Drazix, how's he doing? He's got 20 last hits. Janata only level 1, so I feel like he can free farm against this bounty hunter without much of any trouble, really. But Jesus, he's level 5. He's going to be level 6 pretty soon. Wisp CK combo 4 and 3. There's the initiation. The balls take off the refraction. The Chaos Bolt goes out. Refraction is up again though. Smurs is good and low. Will he go down? Disruptor's here too. I think Blink's in trouble. The Ice Path was not the best, but we've got Glimpse. He's Glimpse back. I think this is going to be the death of a Wisp unless he's got Tether up. Tether to a creep. Well, he tethers to a creep, but not the right direction. I think he could have got out there if he just tethered to the creep wave here, as it was by the tier 2 tower. It would have just flown out, Wisp style. But again, a nice rotation by the supports of our worst player is Asian. They're doing a really good job. They've definitely ensured that TA is winning this mid lane 100% now with deaths on CK and 2 deaths on Wisp. Myar Kling here with more farm than the CK by about 10, so definitely doing very well in that department. What might be a little worrying for our worst players, Asian, is that Squee got the first blood. He's doing really well. He's got a 6-minute Helmet Dominator. He can pretty much jungle at this point. I don't know if there's any stacks rolling around in the jungle right now. It doesn't look like it, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. But Squee maybe going to be in trouble. The Ice Path goes out. It's going to miss, actually, from Bread Force. The TA trap is there. Myar Kling is behind. He drops the call down. Squee maybe going to get Bread Force, but definitely going to die. Yep, Squee indeed goes down now. Myar Kling getting a kill right now. Check out the net worth tabs. Squee was in first, still is in first actually at 2.8k, but close behind is that TA at 2.3, and then Nakes also for our worst player is Asian at 2.3. So the gold advantage might actually be in favor of our worst player now, and I think I just missed a kill. Yep, Bounty Hunter picked up a kill. Looks like it was a track behind the tower onto Jakiro. So Jakiro goes down about right here. Looks like Jesus is leveling up the Shuriken Toss, so it's doing 200 damage right now, which is pretty hefty at this point in the game to supports that are level 4. Well, Jakiro is tanky, but in the mid lane, we've got an initiation on Myar Kling. They need to take him down. Smurs has taken an incredible amount of tower hits. The track goes out. Is it going to be the death? No, it's not. Myar Kling actually going to live. Glimpse was used there as well, I think to send maybe Jesus back. Smurs barely lives. He's going to have to go back to base or take some bottle hits. He's got the bottle up. The top lane, oh okay, in a bit of trouble. He's got the Surge. The call down goes. I don't know why he's not using Surge. Sure, there's a cast animation, but he would have been 100% faster, and I think he would have lived. Or at least had a better shot at it. But
It
anyways,
would appear Radiant's top
I'm sure he knows what
tower
he's
is
doing.
under
Squirrely
attack.
gonna find Spooderman. Spooderman trapped in the kinetic field. And he's gonna TP out actually, which is definitely the right move there.
Radiant's top tower
As Maya
is
Kling
under
was
attack.
definitely going to catch up. I think she's got the phase boots finished. No, she doesn't actually. Check out the chicken. She's got a Wraith Band, and she's got Boots of Speed. Why is her net worth so high? So Io denies the Illusion Rune from TA. TA was looking for it, obviously. Wisp, almost level 6. Then Swag can sort of get things rolling with their game plan. They got the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter is where they need him to be. He's level 7. He's got 1 track kill. So he can do that scouting for Wisp and Io without aggressive wards. In the mid lane, Maya Kling in a bit of trouble. Looks like he's going to be just fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself?
So Squirrely having a pretty good game. He's been in the right place in the right time quite a few times, as well as the Jakiro. He's missed quite a few ice paths as of late, but besides that, he gave mid to TA on a silver platter, I think, with that first kill. Squirrely glimpsing away Jesus. He's in a bit of trouble. He's taking a lot of damage. There's the Reality Rift to pull him back. Oh, they're all stuck in a kinetic field. This is going to be the death of Wisp. Red Force Trauma picking up another kill. Jesus going to go down here as well, and I think
Radiant's
Smurs
middle
too.
tower is under
The
attack.
TA trap goes out. Smurs is
I
slowed.
have no reason to
He's got to
lie
run.
about
Can he get
such
to
things.
anything? Is there an ice path? There is a long distance ice path. I think Smurs is in the
Strange
clear
to
though.
say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack. In a stroke of cunning, or perhaps
So let's
of
check out
desperation,
Squee. He's fallen
Dire's
behind a
bottom
bit now.
tower is
Drazek's
under
actually
attack.
farming really well. He's got the phase boots. He's gonna have an armlet pretty soon. He's not that far off of it. Maybe 12-minute
Sorry, I
armlet.
just noticed that Dire's bottom tower
And in the
is
mid lane,
under
we got
attack.
3 heroes. They're pushing. Smur's getting pretty low. He gets a 3-second stun on TA, but this is still gonna be the death of Wisp.
Killing spree.
Squirrely needs to drop this tower aggro.
Dire's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
loving him for some reason. Anyway, Jesus is back now. He's looking to pick off Squirrely, that's for sure. He's got dust, but might go down before he gets the chance to use it. 250 health, 1 Shuriken toss, 1 Janata Shuriken toss. No, he heals back up with a bottle hit. Gonna go for it anyway here. There's the track. 1 more attack. And actually gonna get a glimpse back to
Dire's
safety there.
middle tower is under
Would've been better off popping the
extraordinary
dust, I
amount of
think.
stress. Radiant's
It
top
looks like in the
tower is
top
under
lane
attack.
was Fiend's Grip. Yeah, Fiend's Grip
not
was
in
just
a
used to
good
kill the
way.
Darkseer. So another good kill. The Darkseer having a rough time.
It would appear Radiant's
Is
top
actually
tower is
0-3
under
right
attack.
now. 2 of those
Radiant's top
kills look to have
tower
went
has
towards the
fallen.
Gyrocopter and 1 towards Spooderman here. That Cluckle's Courier is awesome. So back to the farming tab. Let's see, Drazek's at 64, still leading the charts. Jesus is back in the bot lane to
Radiant's
maybe
top
disrupt
tower
that a
is
little
under
bit.
attack.
Squee on the Gyrocopter
And
sitting
not
at
in a
52,
good-
and then there's
I
my
don't mean to be
R
alarmist,
Kling
but
on the
Dire's
TA.
bottom tower
He's
is
got
under
boots. He
attack.
looks like he's just rushing that blink, I think. He's got a regen rune, so he should be able to stay in the mid lane for a pretty long time. Unless ganks start to happen. Let's check out the level of Wisp. Wisp is now level 6. Looks like he's already used Relocate once. I didn't quite catch that. Maybe it was to go top and kill the Darkseer. And it's off cooldown again. So where are they going to go? They could go bot. They could get Drazek. Oh, he's actually in the jungle. And I think Jesus now going out to scout. They want to use this Relocate every time it's up to get, obviously, the biggest advantage that they can. Jesus gonna find, oh, okay, can they kill him again? Or Jesus might actually just be able to solo this. He's not gonna use Surge. The Surge finally goes out, but another Janata hit is enough. And we got a big fight up here at the top rune. Looks like Squirrely on the Disruptor already picked off. Now Bread Force is the one left. 2-second Chaos Bolt. The Tether's done to follow up. Enough follow-up damage. Kling wants blood. No, he's gonna have to fall back as 3 of his comrades already picked off. And this could be the death of the mid-tier 1. The track goes out, so they have tabs on TA. Let's see. Drazek's still farming bot. He's gonna get this bot tier 1, but I don't know. Yeah, there's the Fiend's Grip. TA is gonna go down here. The Refraction gonna extend his life just a little bit longer, but the Chaos Bolt was there.
Dire's
Smurs
bottom
just
tower
enough
is
mana.
under attack.
And the ball's there to take off the Refraction pretty quickly. And are they going to rotate to defend the bot? They don't have the... Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. They don't have Glyph of Fortification, so... Yeah, it goes down. Fortunately for Swag, it was not last hit by Drazix, but it's still a lot of gold. Jesus is down here. They want to get a kill. They're wrapping around behind. Here comes the Bane. Does he have anything? No, he doesn't, so Rage TP is going to be enough. The Relocate also used for that. Fortunately, without the Fiend's Grip, or at least with Rage down, I mean, Shuriken can interrupt TPs, but they need that Fiend's Grip, otherwise Nake's pretty much going to get away every time. As long as he's got the mana for Rage TP. Jesus continually on the prowl here. Dust is popped actually by Squirrely, so a good move there, but he's getting really low. The Glimpse back. It's going to be enough, and with no Relocate, Squirrely going to be just fine. Actually in the mid lane, Bread Force Trauma. No, he's not in trouble. He's actually going to get Smurs. I think Smurs is going to go down. Jesus maybe too. He's running through a Macro Pyre to get away from this. The Ice Path going to be enough. Luckily for Smurs, he lives. Bread Force Trauma picks up a kill regardless with Bounty Hunter. Squee, he's got Phase, he's got Helm of Dominator, he's stacking up some Ancients here. Looks like he did 2 stacks at least. He's gonna get 3 Ancient Camps. What is he working towards? That was another stack right there. He's got the drums now, so he's doing pretty well. Top of the net worth, 5.8k. Check out the gold graph though, the Dire still ahead just a little bit, 1500 gold and about 3.5k experience. They're doing pretty well. Squee getting the Ancients though. We're gonna work towards this BKB next, more than likely. I suppose he could go Shadowblade. Actually, Shadowblade wouldn't be bad this game. But with them already carrying Dust, I'm possibly gonna buy a gem. I don't know if it's the best. Might get more use out of a BKB. Drazix though, Fiend's Grip in the mid lane, gonna go down here. Oh, maybe not. Nice armlet toggle by Drazix, and then an Infest, but not a lot of health on that Infest. Doesn't really matter, he's gonna live. That was an amazing armlet toggle by Drazix. Definitely turning that fight around. Although Myar, our King, still in trouble over here. Drazix comes to help. Breadcrumbs is there. The call down gonna land on Drazix. Another nice armlet toggle. Bread Force getting pretty low. Wisp with the spirits to the face. Oh man, the Rocket Barrage almost enough damage from Squee, but the Surge out from Darkseer. Jesus on the prowl. He gets 1 kill. Pops his drums. He pops his wand. He's trying to get out. The Wisp tether. Can he stun? He stuns all of them actually. Now he's gonna get out just fine. So it looks like Breadcrumbs went down there. Drazix had some really nice armlet toggles and lived. And I think there was maybe CK went down to start that off. I'm not entirely sure, but TPM by Squirrely gonna get immediately Reality Rift Chaos Bolt for 3 seconds. Mid tier 1 gonna go down here for sure. Jesus still really low, looking to just get a track off. Smur is gonna last at that tower, so a little bit of gold catch up for him. He is 5th for net worth right now, 3.5. Squee kinda, I mean, with that farming ability from Flat Cannon, he's kinda spreading the distance between himself and that Nyx, but Nyx not too far behind at 5.6. And let's see what Squee's gonna go for. Looks like an Urn was just finished on probably the Wisp. Yeah, looks like he's got the 2 gauntlets, so Urn gonna be finished on him. Let's do an item check actually. Armlet on Drazix, obviously. Nice toggles that last fight. I'll keep pointing it out apparently. Kling on the TA has got that Blink Dagger. Looks like Armlet's almost finished on Jakiro, who's been having a pretty good game. Drums, pretty much out of charges for BH, but now we got him for Squee with fresh charges. Soul Ring on Spooderman, Armlet almost on CK. And while I was doing that, it looks like a courier got picked off. I don't know whose it was. TA in a lot of trouble up here, gonna get Reality Rift, it goes down almost instantly. Now Drazix, the only one here, actually no Breadcrumbs there as well. Gonna get Tether Stun perhaps, maybe another Shuriken Toss in 1 second, gonna do a lot of damage. Bread Force is gonna go down, now Squirrely finds himself here, but Drazix just wailing on Jesus. He goes invis, but he's dusted up, so he's gonna drop. Now Blink maybe 2, yeah, Blink goes down, that was a huge hit. Actually gonna be 3, I think, 2 seconds, the glimpse back right into the silence actually. So triple kill for Drazix. That is not what Swag wanted to have happen right there. But I guess for Swag, a bright side is that they get the tier 1 tower. Bot lane Squee last hits it. He's got 8k gold. So he's doing pretty well. 2.4k in the bag right now. It was their courier that got picked off. Now I see the death timer. I don't know why they have 2. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Sorry, just taking a bit of break during this pause, I guess. I don't really have that much to talk about right now. I guess we can go through some items again. Looks like Jesus is working towards the BKB. He's picked up the Ogre Club. Smitty, or Smurs rather, looks like he's got the armlet and 150 gold. Just needs to buy that Helm of Iron Will for 950. Squeeze not too far off from a BKB, what, like 1,000 gold I think. Actually, I don't know what was on the courier. He might have more than that. Maybe it got killed when it was running out to him. Anyway, hope my stream's working. It's not really working for me when I'm trying to watch it on my other computer, but I think that's maybe just because I'm using a lot of the bandwidth to stream in the first place. And I think some people might be watching Hulu and whatnot. Anyway.
Dire's top tower is being attacked
Keep
like
casting like it don't
business.
matter. Squee again, farming up. I'm really curious to see what's on this courier when it comes up in 135.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smurs, 200 gold away from his armlet. It's gonna be big for him actually, just the ability to armlet toggle and sustain these fights a little bit. There's not, I mean, I guess the TA melted does quite a lot of burst, but you can kind of tell when it's coming, so you might be able to meld that pretty easily. Darkseer level 7, having a rough game. He's actually picked up wall already. He's gonna get picked off again. That Darkseer 0-5-0 right now. Having a rough game. Blink Dagger, as well as this TA has been doing, she doesn't really have that much. Not able to find a lot of farm, despite having quite a few kills. Yeah, 4-3 and 2. Now the Wisp CK combo looking to strike on anyone. Everyone pretty much sticking together right now, as that's really what our worst player has to do. Denying the farm in the jungle, looking for Nakes. Just definitely pushing him out of there. They know he's in the lane, so I mean maybe they farm in the jungle or just go to bot lane. Try to get this bot tier 2 damage down, take a fight somewhere. Although all 5 right now for our worst player, just sitting in the mid lane. Pretty much what they need to do. Darkseer only level 7, but like I said before, he's got the wall. He wants to have some sort of an impact in a team fight, and with 5 deaths and 0 assists, he's not really having much of an impact at all. Unless it's for Swag farming him as a hero, which is unfortunate for Darkseer, but that is where he's kind of finding himself right now. See if there's any reveal. It looks like
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
dust on Squirrely. Nice call down, gonna land on all 4. Here comes the relocate. Who are they gonna go on? They go, it looks like an on Jakiro here. Glimpse back is the CK though. I think Squirrely gonna go down, just one more right click, yeah, so 2 for nil right now. Okay, sitting in the back, didn't get a wall off. Actually, my RR Kling gonna go down as well to Squee with the Rocket Barrage. Wisp relocates back to the bot lane, immediately tethers up Smurs. They're gonna just continue trying to push this bot lane. Probably get this tower. They've got a good 30 seconds, 30-second window where, well, they probably won't get it, but they can put some damage into it. Hopefully they won't overextend and get caught out, as no one wants to see that, right? In the top lane, Squee in a bit of trouble. The TP's come in to zone Dryazix out. Where is Spooderman? Spooderman on the prowl. Can he get the Fiend's Grip? Can he get the Fiend's Grip? He gets the Fiend's Grip. The Rage TP attempt, but it's not going to be enough. Will it be a track? The track goes out as well, so nice track kill from Jesus. Check out the Gold Graph. The Dire's still way ahead in both categories. Oh, sorry.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I don't know what's up with me this game. Swag on the Dire, now ahead in gold. They had a bit of a downtime early on, but now they're pretty much dominating in every category. 20-12 now is the score. I was pretty worried about the CK here to be the reason why Swag was not going to take it. He was not having any early game farm. There weren't that many early relocate ganks, but Jesus, I think, kind of the reason they're still in this. He had a lot of good tracks, some good movement, and obviously Squee farming very well, the most farmed on the map. Again, just widening the gap between himself and the Nakes, and he's actually picked up an MKB, which I don't know, the right-click damage is obviously really nice, but maybe with the BKB, I just think you'd have a bit more of an impact in the team fights. Although, that being said, he's only died once, 6-1 and 7. Not really a big deal. And in the bot lane, who gets picked out there? Looks like it's going to be TA, actually, gets down to the relocate gank right at the tier 2. Now Smur's in a lot of trouble. He's going to run out of the silence, actually be relocated back into the mid lane now. He's going to take that urn charge. Maybe just want to head back to base and heal up so that they can gank as soon as relocates back in 64 seconds. Or just wait on a rune. What's it going to be? It's actually going to be bot, and it's going to be a haste. I think they're obviously hoping on the regen. Or he does have a bottle with Wisp,
Radiant's
so
middle
it doesn't
tower
actually
is
matter
under
what it is.
attack.
And wow, the wards, this is what you want to do when you play Wisp, and I guess I'm a little late to notice as that one's about to run out. Very aggressive warding all over the map. Make sure they see where anyone is so that they can relocate gank. We're going to have to refresh the high cliff here, and in the middle of the jungle. And whose wards are these? Are those Lina wards? I think so. Yeah, Slayer's Glare. BKB in one more creep hit here for Jesus. That's going to be big in the team fight. And looking to engage in the mid lane, maybe, or just get some farm, as all four are here. Drazix is in the top lane for our worst player. Gonna try to confront Squee, but Squee hits pretty hard right now. And in the mid lane, looks like we're gonna have a fight, an initiation, a nice little vacuum. Can we drop a wall? There's a kinetic field. Nightmare though, so no wall yet. Nice play by Spooderman. It looks like a brain sap gonna take out Squirrely on the disruptor as well. Now the run continues. Reality Rift's gonna be used on Bread Force. I don't know if that was necessary. Maybe could have picked off another. Actually flanking. No, I thought Squee was coming over that way. Squee entering into the fight. Feeling very good about himself. Maybe they take a Roshan here, and I just continue this pushing. He's gonna go do the Ancients as they are stacked up, what, 4 times here? We'll just watch this because it's fun to watch things die. Let's see if he buys an Ogre Club here, just continues to go straight damage. Probably just going to hold on to the gold for a while, actually. And yeah, here comes the Roche attempt. Squee going to start it off. Not really going to be that big of a deal. And Smurs getting the Vitality Booster, going to be getting Heart on that CK. Roche not really standing a chance, but our worst player definitely knows the trap goes out. Spooderman with the sleep. He throws out the Nightmare. The ward goes down. Roche is getting really low. It's going to go down. Smur's most likely going to pick it up unless TA nabs it. She doesn't. Her inventory is full, so Chaos picks it up. Jesus immediately goes onto a killing spree. Squee going to go down, though. So he gets bursted down. 2 down now. Smur's yet to die. He goes down in the macro pyre around 4 heroes. Jesus is there with the BKB. He's running through people. Squee bop back. Now Smur's respawns. Nice infest, a bit of damage going out there from Drazix. Squee barely living. Now it's just Wisp and CK versus the world. Drazix with the triple kill. Can they get an ultra? It's going to be a battle of the armlet toggles, but with the Wisp tether and overpower, gonna take him out. So a couple buybacks. It looks like 2 buybacks and Aegis already wasted for swag, but they did wipe all of our worst player as Asian. So I don't know, kind of a fair trade actually. We'll see what the gold graph says.
Radiant's bottom tower
See that leveling off. It might be hard to tell actually with the advantage this big. Maybe see a blip will lead us into how that actually went in terms of gold. I'm not sure if the gold graph reflects the buybacks or not, so I'm still gonna say maybe even our worst player coming out a little bit ahead. They forced the most farmed hero to buy back and then die again, so 2 quick deaths by Squee. The Aegis was denied. I think Jesus bought back as well, so yeah. A lot of economic damage to swag there, but they can afford it at this point.
Tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself?
Looks like they're looking to get another kill quick here. Spooderman's got Fiend's Grip. You can just throw it on Darkseer, but they really want to save it for Drazix, as we saw. He kind of wreaked havoc that last fight with that triple kill. Spooderman again throwing down the aggressive wards in the jungle. It's back on the high cliff too, so Wisp CK ready to strike whenever. Smitty's going to be discovered. He reality rifts. Or he ults and then reality rifts, brings those illusions that they maybe don't expect, but a nice wall by Darkseer here who immediately goes down. Actually, everyone gonna live through that. They were getting pretty low. I don't know if there's a mech up right now. Spooderman getting focused by Drazix though, so there goes the Fiend's Grip, which is actually already used. Jesus goes down now too. Drazix just going to town right now. He's got a Basher. He might solo Squee, but the Rocket Barrage damage is so much. It's just so much, and over here we got the fight continuing, and my RR Kling. So 2 down for 5. It looked like it really could have gone any way there. The armlet toggles by Smurfs, pretty nice. Is there a mech? I thought I saw one go off. Yes, there is. Wisp, actually, with that mechanism. Squirrely working towards it. He's got a buckler. Oh, a bit of miscommunication there. As Breadforce Travis had one for a while. And the buckler up on Squirrely. Or maybe actually they just want that armor stack, because buckler and mech will stack that armor. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Both auras come up as separate placers, so I'd assume you'd get both. But again, not 100%. I'll have to check on it. Looks like some wards going to be placed by Squirrely here. But they're going to know, because all the wards that Spooderman put down are going to scout them out as they go to other little warding adventure. And I think Squee's already running down there. But not sure how many are actually there. Just the two. There comes the relocate from behind. Immediately these two supports going to go down. Squirrely pretty much bursted. Breadforce not going to live for much longer either. He pops the mech just to buy a little bit of time. The Iron Charge from Wisp. Reality Rift. Now they find TA. Going to get relocated out, but they're not very far away. Oh, maybe they went from base actually. Yeah, Wisp got sent back to base. Oh, okay, going to find himself in a lot of trouble as Jesus just bursts him down. He's gonna surge away. Now it's Drazax and TA, kind of versus everyone. Really just Drazax right now. Jesus pops a BKB, the Fiend's Grip goes off. Buys him some time, but Spooderman gets focused down. Now Samaras on the CK finding himself in some trouble. Squeeze coming from behind. Wisp is back. He's got the overpower. Drazax goes down now. But Blink stuck up on the hill. The homing missile's going out. It's going to hit TA. It doesn't really matter. CK going to pick up that kill. So now 38 to 19. The gold and XP graph going to be skyrocketing in favor of Swag. 15, 17k gold advantage. 21k XP advantage. So it looks like Swag pretty much in the position to win this game right now. Let's see. Reaver. So 500 gold away from a heart on the CK. Got a pretty poor start, to be honest. Looks like Mithril Hammer, so Deso soon out on the Bounty Hunter. Urn, Mana Boots, Bottled Wand, Mech, heals for days on the Wisp. Am I missing anyone? Squee might have a big new item. That Basher actually had a few good bash hits from Drazax. He's got that finished up. TA on Tread's Blink still had a really great start, but kind of fizzled out, unfortunately. The Darkseer, oh, okay. Having a rough go of things, that's for sure. Squee, it looks like he's also... No, he's going Satanic here. Got that Reaver, got the Helmet Dominator, so let's see how close he is. He's got it! So he's got the Satanic MKB, so pretty tanky right now. Which, I don't know if that's the best build versus Nakes, who's going to hit for harder. And while we're doing that, it looks like the Wisp CK combo has struck again. They pick up a tower. Smurfs is now godlike. Going to pick up another kill, almost one-hitting that. 4 seconds. Stun onto Breadforce. He's going to go down. Looks like Squee gets that kill. Myar Kling getting pretty low as well. Now Drazax running through. Going to get Fiends gripped up. No stuns for Spooderman. There's the call down on everyone. Drazax going to get murdered. Squee with the double kill, with the triple kill now, and this could be the game as the tower, tier 3 tower, and Rax most likely gone after that exchange. Check the buyback status. Disruptor's still alive. No one else with any buybacks. It's a bit unfortunate. A bit of a pick off there, but it's hard not to get picked off, especially with these great wards that Swag has put out.
I don't believe it. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
So the bottom racks goes down, 42 to 19, gold graph, you can see 25, 30k advantage, respectively. And there's the GG call by Drazax, actually. So, anyway, I had a bit of a rough time this cast. I don't know why, for some reason. Maybe because I abandoned the game to get here, so I was a bit upset, not focusing. But anyway, I'm Joey with FMVP Dota. I normally have Callie co-casting, so things go a little bit smoother. If you like what you saw here, I'll be casting a lot more of Symphony Gaming. This was round 2. A couple more rounds to go. I need to get a little more details on the playoffs, so maybe check the VOD on our YouTube, which is youtube.com/FMVPDota. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of the same name. Follow them and whatnot to find out when we're casting. The easiest way, now that I'm streaming, would just be to subscribe to Twitch and you'll get an email. So I would suggest doing that. And I'd love to have some more stream viewers. It'd be really great. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the cast and the game. Some pretty nice plays there. And yeah, we'll see you